Bam, you basically have 24 minutes
Oh
left.
my God! Masyado ako na-excite, no? Dapat sa akin mga 5 hours.
Yeah, we're going to end the meeting whether you like it or not.
Oh my God! O, sige, bibilisan na natin, ha? Okay, so bibilisan na natin. Pero napaka-importante yun eh. Yun, no? So, ano ba yung mga difficulties that we are encountering right now? So, syempre, ani mo, no? Let's be realistic, no? Una, virtual team management, may mga challenges yan. Struggles with communication. Una yan. Communication is in fact the biggest challenge right now for companies. Kahit na ba sabihin nila, uy, meron kami mga tools. Pero kaso, like what we said communication is 80% body language. So kung ano yung sinasabi sa'yo, malay mo, hindi din yung nararamdaman nila. Tapos like what we said, ang dali-daling ipatay ang telepono, tapos hindi mo na makausap. Kailangan mo makausap, kailangan mo mag-deliver. Unfortunately, they are not available. So what do you do? Kailangan unang-una, make sure that your team has all the resources. And make sure also kung ano ba yung guidelines that you set, people are now staying consistent. Ibig sabihin, hindi yung ngayon, nagko-communicate sila, tapos biglang bukas may problema lang pala sila na personal, pagkatapos biglang hindi na sila makikipag-usap sa'yo. So very important yan, na consistency yan. Napaka-importante yan. How do you do that? You clarify the responsibilities. Clarify the timeline. Diba? And as much as possible, introduce a system or methodology that is going to make sure of this one. Second, ang una nating problema, di ba, communication. Paano naman yung ating trust? How are we sure that they are doing their jobs properly? It's very difficult kasi we're so used to the face-to-face or micro-management. Di maglagay ka ngayon ng tool that is going to take a look or to give you or analyze kung ilan na bang nagagawa nilang deliverables. So you can see at a glance. This now makes them also worry of what they're... Yes? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jong.
Go ahead.
Jong? Jong? Yes, Jong.
Hello, Bam?
Yes, yes.
I
Jong.
think we lost Bam there.
Huh? Dad. Does everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Jong, they can hear me. Jong, they can hear me. Ikaw lang yan. Ikaw yan. So I'm just going to continue, ha? Everyone can hear me. Okay, so, yun, di ba? Yung trust in our employees and our team, that is very difficult. Remember this, in trust, no, over-communicating is even better than under-communicating. So if you do not trust at the start, edi communicate, tanong ka ng tanong. Pero ang maganda niyan is we need to have a tool in order to ensure us, sa umpisa pa lamang, that our team is doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, another one, problem, maintaining a productive schedule. Sa ngayon, we are still following the 9 to 5, right? But maybe it's about time, because lalo na for our teams who had to go back or who are stuck in other countries, no? Maybe we have to get feedback from our teams, ask them, ano ba talaga yung oras? Kasi syempre, nasa bahay ka eh. Of course, there are other factors na you have children who are still in school, right? You also have some other responsibilities. Maybe yung husband niya or yung wife niya nawala ng trabaho, and so they now have their own business of producing things and selling things online. So maybe you have to go back to them, try to find out what is the most productive hours for them. Although sabi nga nung slide natin yung pinaka-productive pa rin is umaga hanggang mga 5 o'clock. Why? Pero why? Ang tanong ko. Kasi this became a habit for us. Yung 8 or 9 to 5 became a habit. So we adjusted. The whole world adjusted all these decades of working from 9 to 5. So maybe now is the new normal. In fact, itong working from home, sabi nga natin O sige, mag-i-invest tayo sa mga tools, mag-i-invest tayo sa mga changing the culture of our organization. Paano pag meron ng vaccine? Meron na ng vaccine. Paano kunyari available na to everybody yung vaccine? Paano kung pag meron na tayong herd immunity? Pag wala na to, balik na tayo sa trabaho. Teka lang, sandali lang. This is going to be already a culture. In the whole wide world, we have now started work from home. And this is not going to stop. It is going to be the new thing already in business. We have embraced it eh. So ngayon, itutuloy natin to. Maybe, within 5 days, ang mangyayari niyan, 3 days na lamang ang face-to-face. Diba? Kasi bakit? There are benefits from working from home. Work-life balance, number 1 yan. Number 2, everything that we save when it comes to wastage. Rental space, how do you call this one? Gasoline, parking, diba? Time. And that may be even the solution to the traffic problem in the Philippines. Diba? So, isa pang problema, conflict, no? Tackling conflict from far away. Ang hirap yan. So later on, kasi lack of communication can lead to conflict, may tool pa rin dyan. But you as a leader have to monitor your people. So okay, some knowledge check lang ha. True or false? It is advisable to set expectations when it comes to in-office hours from those working from home. Advisable ba o hindi? Very good. True. Thank you so much, Maria, Bernadette, Rochelle. Thank you. Next. Communication is the biggest challenge for companies transitioning to remote work. True or false? True. Thank you, Celeste, Jonah, Rochelle again. Thank you so much for your collaboration for this one. Okay, last one. There is no need to require remote employees to track their time since this might only pressure and demotivate them. True or false? False. Very good. Thank you, Jonah, from DOST, Jed, Celeste. Very good. Okay, so, tanong ko ngayon, okay, how are we, so we know the problems, no? And we know kahit paano how to address them. How are you going to effectively facilitate? Meron tayong mga, what we call, commandments. To facilitate collaboration with our remote team, we have to focus on balance across the board. Balik tayo sa work-life balance. We have to know. Diba? We have to know ano ba talaga yung tamang mga oras. Diba? So that's very important. Number 2, kasi pinag-usapan na natin kanina yan, ito ngayon, don't be afraid to use new tools. So what are the tools that I highly recommend? For instant messaging, only for instant messaging. I'm not talking about them submitting to you files kasi most corporations right now, Jong, nag-feedback ka? Nag-feedback, okay. Most corporations right now, they also use Facebook to send files. Be very careful. Hindi encrypted yan, delikado yan. Whatever files you send, especially regarding your proposals or deliverables, are seen by everyone. They can easily get the files. Even me, I can get into your Facebook account and then try to find out and try to steal from you all your files. So do not use it. Even Viber, do not send it. But for instant messaging, yes, very well and good. I'm just going to, you have your FB Messenger, Viber, Skype, Slack, very much used in the United States and right now being embraced in the Philippines, and GChat. Okay, so these are the tools. Take a picture of these one. Next. Pagdating sa project management, ito yung matatrack mo yung deliverables. I highly suggest you already start using DepEd. Start using this. PM tools. Ito yung mga deliverables ng bawat isang isang member ng isang team. You can use this in root cause analysis, ha? Okay. Trello, freeware to. Kaya do not just use the basic. You buy the second, yung mas suite, no? Yung basic niya hindi masyadong madaming features eh. Teamwork, right? Okay. Highly suggested. Time tracking, ito yung nalalaman mo kung ganong katagal sinespend ang each and every member sa paggawa ng isang bagay. Time tracking tools, ha? When you see it here, after our seminar, go to the internet, try to find out what if this is right for your corporation. Harvest, Gibel, Toggle, Ever Hour, Timing, Timey, Timemetric, FreshBooks. Favorite ko dyan, Harvest. Okay, Harvest. Saka Toggle. Okay? To find out kung ganong katagal niyang ginagawa yung inutos ko sa kanya. Okay, so, yan. Video conferencing. Of course, you have Zoom. Di ba? Then you also have your Google Hangouts. And WebEx. WebEx is very much recommended for desktop users. Ang Zoom, syempre, kahit na mobile. Diba? Tingnan natin dito, what happens. Sa ngayon, a lot of people are using Zoom. Biglang tumaas yan, no? April 2020, no? Microsoft humahabol. Humahabol right now. Yung mga WebEx, Telegram is highly used in the United States but now being embraced. I am using Telegram also. Kasi Telegram mas ano yan mas stable kesa Messenger, kesa sa Skype. Very stable yan. In fact, Viber is much more stable when it comes to spots, no? Communication spots, rather than the Messenger of Facebook. Then you have to find out, before you choose your platform, you have to find out, karamihan ba ng user ko desktop ginagamit? Karamihan ba ng user ko ginagamit niya mobile? So ito yan, I'd like you to take a photo of this screen for you to find out to what to use. If most of them are using, let's say, desktop, then Microsoft Teams ang gamitin natin for project management. If most of them are using, let's say, mobile, edi mag-Slack tayo. If they're using multi-platform, edi mag-Zoom na tayo, di ba, for that one. Pero like what I said, depende yun kung Zoom, it's only for video conferencing. Ang Skype and others are being used, only Viber are being used for chatting, for communicating. Project management ang kailangan natin doon, like Monday, Microsoft Teams. Kapag we are going to monitor their deliverables. So other tools, Google Meet. Yeah. Conferencing yan, maganda din ang Google Meet. Lalo na meron siyang mga breakout rooms. Microsoft Teams, very much recommended for IT. Kasi meron niya mga deliverables. Para siyang may mini project management software na kasama. It's also for free. OneDrive, para yung meron kang sharing of files sa malalaki. So you can use this. It is also for free. Siyempre, ang Suite, hindi na. No? Pag medyo nag-Suite ka na, konti lang dyan yung free. Hindi lahat ng apps. But Google has a plan to make it free for everyone. Office, paid to. Kasi premium na to And ang maganda dito sa Office 360, I'd like to call on the attention of DepEd. This has its own LMS, Learning Management System, wherein you can load now all the online classes. And then, meron din yan question and answer, meron yan analysis. So take a look at the Office 360 Premium LMS. No? Sketchboard. Ang sketchboard, para kami, pag nag-aano ka, RCA, root cause analysis, no? Parang yung whiteboard nito, pero mas maganda. Okay, so yun yung mga tools natin. The next one, number 3. Na nasa ating mga what we call commandments. We have to manage our not only employee expectation pati yung client expectations natin. We have to know, make our client know na medyo mahihirapan tayo kasi we still have to imbibe the culture of collaboration, remote collaboration within our team, and we have to make them use the tools and teach them how to use the tools. So we have to inform our clients and we have to give time to this to eat the elephant. And of course, you have to be consistent. If you're gonna use this now, huwag ka pa bago-bago. Kasi mamaya ng konti, after you've decided na, ito yung tools, biglang may bagong maganda. Wag na yan, ito na lang gamitin natin. And Diyos ko, lalo kayong tatagal. And now, lalong malilito ngayon ang team mo. So again, 4 tips. No? Please take a photo of this one. as your guide. Focus on balance across the board. Don't be afraid to find new tools, manage client and employee expectations, and be consistent. Okay. We have that. Okay. So advantages, if in case that we do imbibe the discipline and we make use of your team, remember, number one, ang pinaka-importante to, your team now is going to be empowered. Makakasanayan nila to work on their own. Makakasanayan nila to produce without being micromanaged, no? So mag-self-evaluate, hindi ko ngayon nagawa to, so I have to improve. Number two, more freedom. Kasi syempre, nasa bahay sila eh. O kaya nasa ibang sabi nga natin, the number one motivator talaga is freedom eh. And you would rather work for a company who does not give you 8 to 5 na you have to go to the office kahit na mas maliit ang sweldo as long as you have the same deliverables. And that is backed up by facts. More freedom, sabi nga natin. They can also have more time, work-life balance. Napakalaking bagay niyan. And of course, experience better health. Because if I ask you right now, how many of you are into eating, unlike in the office, kahit ano na lang makain mo, anong available kakainin mo? Pwede ngang yung office mo is even offering free food. And then that is what you're eating. But at home, you're eating the right food. Yeah, so, and less wastage, like I said. This is just the start. Whatever you learn right now, whatever you invest in right now is going to be something that you're going to be using not only pagtapos na yung crisis, but so forth and so on. This is going to be the new normal. People now have embraced this. And if you ask yourself, do I want to go back to the 8 to 5, traveling for 6 hours a day, go to the office? As an owner, business owner, do I want to rent that humongous space and then maintain all those computers and then spend for all the office supplies out there? Whereas, by just investing in a tool and ensuring the discipline of my people when it comes to collaboration and deliverables, I produce, not only survive, but thrive. I produce, not only produce what's needed, but overproduce, because of all the advantages that we just mentioned a while ago. So this is going to be the normal. WAFAM is going to be the normal. Of course, learning from home may not be, pero I'm sure, mark my words, a big percentage of learning and training is going to be done remotely already from now on. This is a new world. So those are with all those advantages. So with that, Jong, we very well know that this is not a new thing. This is not what we call the new normal, but the now normal. So again, before the tools comes the discipline. And once that you start it within your own corporations and team, it takes a single step. And that single step to change becomes a habit. And that habit becomes a way of life. A way to promote collaboration within our team and not only survive, but thrive in this now normal. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Bam. Amazing talk right there. A lot of insight from Bam. Well, if you have questions right now is the time to raise those questions in the chat box. Please feel free to type your questions. And while we wait for their questions, Bam, I like that part when you said that the discipline should come first before the tools. And I really appreciate you sharing a lot of tools this afternoon. So I think it's going to be very helpful for our participants today. My question to you is that where can we buy a tool to create the discipline?
Okay, a while ago, okay, that though, I have an answer to that one, Jong. Attend the leadership seminar of AGF, in order for us to be able to share to you how to create a culture of leadership within organizations. That's available, di ba? John, they can enroll for that one.
Right, right. Thank you, Bam. I love this talk that you gave today. It gives us a lot of insight about how do we respond to this, and really we have no choice but to embrace this because this is now the normal. I like that. Thank you, Bam, for sharing your wonderful insights today.